Okay. Actually, we're going to start lying down. We'll come to lie down. Find a comfortable position for the arms and the legs. Maybe with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. And then allow the body to come into stillness. And with the next few natural breaths, let the body become heavier, pressing down onto the mat. Start to become aware of the contact between the back of the body and the ground, feeling all the points of contact, the outside edges of the feet, the buttocks and the pelvis, the lower back, the middle and the upper back and the shoulder blades. The backs of the arms. And the back of the head. Feel all the points of contact between the body and the ground. Feel held here, there's no effort needed. Bring your awareness inside and take a moment to check in with yourself. Notice what's coming up today. Notice your mood and your energy. Take a moment to consider an intention to carry with you through the day. We'll take an inhale together. Send out your intentions with your exhale. And bring your knees in towards the chest, hands on the shins or on the knees, and start to rock from side to side. You're rocking so you feel that across the lower, middle and upper back. And then slow the movement down. Come to stillness with hands on your knees and the knees together. Begin to circle the knees in one direction. We feel this through the lower back, but also gentle pressure into the lower belly. The next time the knees come in towards you, Change the direction, circling in the opposite direction. And the next time the knees come in towards you, just pause. We're going to take the knees in opposite directions. Press the knees out to the side, away from you, back in together and in towards the belly, and keep circling in this direction. And the next time the knees come into you, we're going to change direction. So press the knees together, take them out to the side, back in towards you, thighs meet, and then continue to circle in this direction. So you're getting this through the hips and the inner thighs. And then come to stillness, legs together. Drop your right foot down, interlace around the right shin, and squeeze the right knee in towards you. Keep the shoulders soft. Take a couple of breaths here. And then extend the right leg up to the ceiling, interlace around the back of the right thigh, and begin to circle the ankle. So spread your toes out. Use your toes to draw circles on the ceiling. And change direction. Articulating through the ankle, the foot and the toes. And then we're going to point and flex. And hold it in the flex position, press the heel up towards the ceiling and stretching through the back of the right leg. So the knee might be a little bit bent still. Press the heel up. Take a half happy baby on the right. Bring your right knee wide towards your armpit and then hold on wherever you can, behind the knee or the shin, or if you can reach, it's the outside edge of the foot. And the sole of the foot is roughly parallel to the ceiling. Draw the right hand down. Get compression through the right hip. And either be still or you might want to bend and straighten through the right leg. Now take it into figure four on your right. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Open the right knee up and square off the pelvis. And you can hold it here or thread the needle. Bring the hands around the back of your left thigh and the left foot just hangs down, opening through the outer hip. And the breath is smooth and easy. Now release out and bring both knees into the chest. Left knee stays in, right foot drops down, interlace around the left shin. Extend the left foot up to the ceiling, interlace around the back of the left thigh. Take your ankle rolls, spreading out the toes as you go. Change direction if you haven't done so already. And then point and flex. And then flexing the foot, press the heel up towards the ceiling, stretching into the back of the left leg. Half happy baby. Draw the knee down. Either keep your knee bent or start to bend and straighten through the left leg. And then we'll take it into figure 4 on the left with the option to thread the needle. Now release, bring your knees in. We're going to rock along the length of the spine. Do it a couple times if it feels okay for you. Otherwise, just come up and over and we'll meet on all fours. On an inhale, start to lift the head up, drop the belly down for cow pose. I like to tuck my toes under sometimes in cow pose. And then round the back for cat. Maybe press the tops of the feet down. And keep going, inhaling for cow, looking up. Exhale, cat, round the back. Keep going. And then start to add in any freestyle movements. We'll come into a neutral spine. Tuck the toes under and press back to downward facing dog. And feel free to make any adjustments. And the breath is smooth and easy. Now come to stillness in your down dog. On an inhale, come forwards into a plank. On your exhale, lift the hips up and back, down dog. Again, inhale forwards to plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time, inhale forwards to plank, really lengthen out. Everything is strong. On your exhale, knees up or down, lower down onto your belly. Hands under the shoulders, elbows into the sides and the forehead down, but then hover the hands off the mat. Make your legs strong, the core is engaged. On your inhale, rise up to a baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, lower down. On your inhale, press up through the knees or plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat and fold into ragdoll. Bend the knees nice and deep. Let the head go. Rest little fingers into the elbow creases. And fold over the bent knees so the belly is coming towards or touching the thighs. And give the head a shake out. You want to feel length through the back of the neck. And draw the arms down. Actually pull your arms down so the shoulders shrug up around your ears. You will take a sway from side to side. And then backwards and forwards. Keep the head hanging, the chin is towards the chest. Now release your arms down. On your inhale, find a halfway lift, long spine, open the chest. Exhale, hinging from the hips, fold back in, let the head go. Inhale, reverse swan dive, rise all the way up to stand, press the palms. Exhale, cactus arms, lift the chest. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling cobra, come up a little bit higher this time. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. Hands walk back to the feet at the back of the mat. A halfway lift, inhale. Hinging from the hips, forward fold, exhale. Reverse swan dive, inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Halfway lift, inhale. Down dog with your exhale. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands back to the feet at the back of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale to rise. Cactus arms, exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hinge back in, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Down dog with your exhale. Inhale, forwards to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale for your back bend, rise up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. Come back to your breath. On an inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Keep the arms straight, keep pressing your hands into the mat, looking back towards your left foot, kicking out through the right heel. Inhale, knee towards the nose, shift forwards, step the right foot through. So the right ankle is under the right knee. Drop your left knee down for a low lunge. And we'll take a twist. Left hand down, reach your right hand up. On an exhale, the right hand comes down and you pull back to half splits, shifting the hips directly above the back knee and turning the right toes up. And then we're going to move between those two positions with the breath. So the inhale, you shift forward, windmill the arm, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down, pull back to half splits. So the inhale, you come forward, reach up. Exhale, shift back. And so on, keep going. Inhale, open up. Exhale, pull back. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back into your low lunge, both hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, lift your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Keep your right heel sinking towards the mat. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot through, drop the back knee down. Right hand down, left hand stretches up. Left hand down, hips pull back, half splits. There's the 2 movements. So inhale, rock forwards, stretch the left hand up. Exhale, shift back, left hand down. So if you can windmill that left hand all the way up, back and round when you pull back. Keep going. Go 2 more times. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. Come forwards into your lunge. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee up. Step forwards. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward, forward, exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. And be still, close the eyes. Notice anything that's coming up for you. And remember your intention. Moving on. Drop the hands down by the sides. Big toes to touch. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, sit down into chair. On your next exhale, airplane arms. Arms down by the sides, press the little fingers up. On an inhale, straighten the legs, reach your hands up. Exhale, cactus arms at the top. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold forwards. Bend the knees any amount. Step straight back to downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot through. Find pyramid, drop the back heel down. You might need to step the left foot in a little bit because you want the left foot flat on the mat. So check in, make sure that left foot is flat on the mat. If it's back here and it's lifting up, that's not where you want to be. You want the foot to be forwards, flat on the mat, toes turn out just a little bit to about 11 o'clock. Right toes forwards. You could have your hands on the mat, or if you have your blocks available, hands on the blocks. Inhale to lengthen the spine. On your exhale, draw the right hip back a little bit. You want to feel this sensation of the hips squaring towards the top of the mat. Right hip back, left hip forwards. And you can really get that by having your feet on train tracks, parallel lines, rather than heel to heel, because then the hips will skew off to the side. So take the feet on parallel lines. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend that front knee any amount. We do want to feel a big stretch through the right leg, but it should be sustainable. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, come up halfway, a little bend into the right knee, step the left foot back for warrior one. So same position of the left foot, but further back on the mat. Inhale, take both hands high. Even here, we want to square the hips to the top of the mat. So train tracks, perfect. Pull the right hip back, left hip forwards. 2 more breaths. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, dive towards the top of the mat. Humble warrior, let the head go. Maybe the knuckles are lifting up to the ceiling, or you might just rest your hands at the lower back, whatever feels best for the shoulders. And we're still drawing the right hip back and pressing the left hip forwards. Now release your hands down. Hands are coming towards the top of the mat, either on your mat or your blocks. And we're going to float the left leg up for standing splits. So shift the weight into your right foot. Float the left leg up. Let the head dangle down. Back of the neck is long. You're pressing into your right foot, floating that left leg up. Maybe you could bring one hand to the right ankle. Maybe you could bring both hands to the right ankle. Keep pressing into your right foot and gazing onto one point. Now step your left foot back. Kick the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee and open your right hip. That should feel good. Open hip down dog on the right. You can stay here, or we'll take it into wild thing. Outside edge of your left foot. Right toes come down behind you. Flip the belly and the chest up towards the ceiling. Right hand reaches overhead. Press down to lift up. Now make your way back to downward facing dog. You either pause here or grab child's pose, or we're going to flow through the vinyasa. Find your breath. Inhale forwards to a plank. Really strong. Exhale, bend the elbows to lower down. Inhale for your back bend, rise up. Down dog with your exhale. Smooth out the breath. And we're going to go through that sequence on the second side. On your inhale, the left leg floats up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the left foot through. Pyramid, step your right foot in a little bit. Find your feet. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. So not so many cues this time. You self-adjust. Inhale, come up halfway. Warrior one, a bend in the left knee, the right foot steps back. Both hands are high. Interlace fingers behind the back. Take the grip that feels odd. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, humble warrior. Release your hands down, standing splits. Weight into your left foot, float your right leg up. Let the head hang down. The root down through your left foot, toes are nice and long, not grabbing onto the mat. So if you could bring your left hand to your left ankle, keep the gaze fixed on one point. Then you bring your right hand to your left ankle. And still breathe. Hands at the top of the mat. Step the right foot back. Kick the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee and open the hip up. Coming into wild thing. Drop the right toes down. Outside edge of your, left toes, outside edge of your right foot. Lift up. Come back through to downward facing dog. Close the eyes. Smooth out the breath. Flowing through one more time. Inhale, come forwards into your plank. Really strong hands pressing into the mat. Exhale, lower down belly or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Down dog, exhale. Really strong down dog. Fingers spread out wide. Sit bones lifting up, heels pressing towards the mat. On your next exhale, look forwards. Step or hop through to seated. And find a cross-legged seat. Take your right shin in front. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold forwards. And let the head dangle down. Focus the breath onto the tight areas, wherever you feel that in the lower back or the hips. Walk your hands over to the left, opening up through your right side. Keep your right sit bone heavy towards the ground. Send the breath into the right side. Walk the hands back through center over to your right. Hands back to center. Walk them in towards you, coming up to sit. Left hand down, reach your right arm up and over. And look down towards the mat. And drop your right hand onto your left knee for a twist. Sit up tall, bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the crown of the head. Exhale, turn the left shoulder open. Use that right hand for some leverage. Inhale, come back to center, fingertips behind you. Switch the cross of the legs, left shin in front. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, fold in. Walk your hands over to the right. Walk your hands over to the left. Bring the hands back to center and in towards you, coming up to sit. Side stretch, right hand down, left arm up and over. Left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your feet to the top of the mat with the knees bent. Engage the core and sit up nice and tall. Reach your hands forwards. With your exhale, start to curl down. Don't come all the way down. On an inhale, reach back up. Exhale, curl down. Inhale, rise up. And keep going. You might be just coming down a little way and lifting back up. You might be coming really far down and coming back up. Just keep your awareness in the core. Feel a bit of heat building and some work happening. And there's no rush because you're moving with the breath. And you could keep this going for as long as you like. Maybe I'll leave you here. When you're ready, roll all the way down onto your back with some control. Extend the arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. When you're ready to come down. Some deep breaths into the belly. Feel the nice, warm, tingly, pulsy sensations. Bring your feet into bridge position, arms by your sides. One round of bridge, just to stretch out the core. Inhale, press down and lift the hips up. Maybe interlace the fingers behind the back. Press the pelvis up. Lift your chin up. 2 more breaths. And the arms move out of the way. Slowly lower down with control. Let the back land in a nice neutral position. Soles of the feet together and the knees fall out to the sides. Rest one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Allow the body to be still. Let go of any tension that's holding and feel the back of the body pressing down into the mat. Feel the breath coming back into your natural rhythm. Now straighten the legs out, bring the feet to the edges of the mat, the toes rolling out to the sides. Bring your arms down by your sides, palms turn up. Make any adjustments that you need to be comfortable. Take the last minute or two to be still and quiet. Keep your awareness on your breath and the body. And if you have time, you're always welcome to stay a while longer. If you're ready to come out of the practice, start to deepen the breath. And move your fingers and your toes, the wrists and the ankles. Take a full body stretch and have a bit of a wriggle from side to side. Draw your knees in and start to rock from side to side until you roll to one side and then come up to sit and bring the hands into prayer. And we take a moment before moving on with the day to acknowledge the practice, your efforts, to feel the practice in the body, and openness through the body. Calmness to the breath. Clarity in the mind. Press the thumbs to the third eye and remember your intention. Bow the head to the heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you for being here this morning.